Bert Kreischer was recently on Jimmy Kimmel Live and discussed the aftermath of the Roast of Tom Brady, stating that all the comedians, podcasters, were on Murderers Row, just comedic killers left and right, making all sorts of people laugh that night. Bert stating, "We did really well." But then he points out that it was a good thing that Tom Segura and himself followed a mere civilian in Kim Kardashian, because we all know that Bert and Tom failed. Check out this interview.
How was that roast, by the way? Was that fun for you?
Well, it's terrifying.
It was terrifying?
Well, it's terrifying because, first of all, it's a big dais. It's a big list. There's a bunch of murderers.
Yeah.
And
I know what you mean.
Yeah. And Nikki destroyed.
That's what she did. Nikki Glazer, yeah.
Kevin killed. Jeff killed. Drew Bledsoe killed.
That was a surprise, yeah.
Who saw that coming?
That would have bothered me if I was there, yeah.
Oh, and then Nikki destroys. Tommy looks at me. Tom Segura looks at me and goes, "Buddy, we're going to eat it." And Schultz is nervous. He's next to him, and we're like, it's an hour and a half into the roast. He's like, "We're about to eat it bad." And I looked at him like two dudes storming the beaches at Normandy. I go, "Buddy, if we die together." We go down, and I gave him a kiss, and then we went up, and we did real well. Went great. Thank God we followed Kim Kardashian. They booed her top to bottom. I know they edited it out. It was kind of a stupid move, but...
Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura did not do well at all. Their portion was the worst part, hands down. Hell, even Kim Kardashian and Dana White were better. I mean, just the fact that the Bears and Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer are supposed to be comedians makes theirs far worse than Kim Kardashian, Dana White, and even Ben Affleck. And I swear, with no bias towards anyone, these two idiots, Tom and Bert, were objectively the worst, and it wasn't even close. It literally had middle school presentation vibes. And this video clip that we all just saw right now, it was a real short clip, like a minute long. Well, honestly, it has to be the longest video clip I've ever seen of Bert Kreischer without telling the machine story. So respect, thank him. Also, Bert kept his shirt on the entire time, too. And Jimmy Kimmel didn't cry at all during the interview. God, I'm proud of everybody involved. And Bert saying murderers? It's war analogies only. Dem the rules. These killers suck at comedy. Maybe they should stick to one profession. I mean, the roast was a total bloodbath. Yep, that's right. Bert deserves a Purple Heart. Actually, he's already got one. Enlarged, too. And again, even Kim Kardashian had a couple legit zingers. Plus, her comedic timing was superior to both Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. Those Bears were the worst part. Every single comment that I saw on Reddit or YouTube or whatever social media platform it was in regards to the roast of Tom Brady said Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura had by far the worst set. It seems to be the universal consensus. I'm not sure why a couple of ad shills thought they could attempt comedy in the first place. Different lanes, B. And I watch a lot of sports stuff, and literally everyone said they were bad. From comedians to athletes across the board. It's pretty hilarious. Also, Ben Affleck was terrible, but that was so bad that people don't even know how to describe it. Bert Kreischer saying, "Oh, it went well." Oh, really, Bubba? No one is saying they enjoyed their set. Besides Brendan Schaub and the dick writer Brian Callen, but they don't count. Comedian Nikki Glazer burned Bert Kreischer when she referred to him as a one-trick pony. But come on, guys, he's not, though. Bert's shrieking glass, shattering laugh, taking off his shirt, the machine story, and shitting himself publicly. He's a four-trick pony at minimum. Oh, and you can tell Jimmy Kimmel hates his job, interviewing talentless read acts and pretending to be interested and laughing. And let me ask you this, seriously, a question here. Which is worse, being a fan of Bert Kreischer or Brendan Schaub? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh, and by the way, is this the sort of dumb shit Bert Kreischer does on stage? Bert was on the bonfire yesterday, and he said this exact story, almost word for word, sounding like Vin Diesel. I just listened to Bonfire, so it's weird to hear this so exact. It's actually wild how quick the turnaround is for mundane shit to his bits. Such a nothing story being told on late night. And having binged comedy podcasts during the pandemic, pandemic, yeah, Bert Kreischer was noticeably one that literally do word-for-word bits from his specials. It definitely has public relation fingerprints all over it. After Two Bears, One Cave started hemorrhaging viewers, they paid a team to identify what people were griping about. For Bert Kreischer, it was to be humble, keep your shirt on, no squealing, attempt to appear sober, no machine story. Unfortunately, Bert didn't successfully follow all the bullet points. And to be frank, this whole appearance seemed like damage control. I wonder if it was scheduled prior to the roast or if it was last minute. I don't know where to look such things up. Anyway, Bert seemed to have several important items on his agenda. Number 1, tell everyone that their spot on the roast went over like gangbusters, because the narrative on socials from most people who watched it is that they sucked. Number 2, tell everyone that he did not, in fact, hold up a baggie of Coke during the roast, as is the rampant rumor on the internets. It was a baggie full of Zins, apparently. I'll bet money he got yelled at by his wife over this one, and she demanded he fix it. Number 3, address the post-roast viral controversy that he was mouthing along with all of the jokes from the teleprompter, because he's an idiot. And finally, number 4, plug his Saturday show at the Forum in Los Angeles multiple times, because there are still tons of tickets left. I feel like there's at least one more I'm forgetting. I watched it the other night and don't want to watch it again, so I shall leave it here. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, because that's what truly matters, even though we don't matter. But hey guys, do me a huge favor, and would you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out? I'd truly appreciate that. Also, if you don't mind pushing the notification bell so you know when new videos come out. Thank you very much, and I'll see all of you in the next video.
Like, but the Balenciaga one, Jesus Christ.